we're jumping back into conference play, right into the thick of it. And we've got a penalty coming up right away. Or is it going to be icy? Nope.
Hockey fans had too much to drink tonight. Let us drive you home.
Oh, the Duluth box is open. This was an odd call because it came late. Walensky is going to get the gate. And North Dakota is getting an early power play. The one thing as the road team you don't want, obviously, is have to start a game killing a penalty. And North Dakota's power play has been pretty strong. It also looks like we have a little bit of an injury here. Let's just take a look. Like I said, this kind of developed very slowly and sort of out of the blue. There's the contact at the head. That's automatic. That has to get called. Now it's a matter of whether it becomes 2 or 5. The 2 is on the board. You cannot target the head of a player. So that is that. But on the other hand, you're taking a look at the officials right here. It looks like Derek Shepard is going to go. His brother Brad officiated last night's game at Western Michigan, and Derek's on the lines tonight, or wearing the stripes tonight, and he looks like he's in a world of hurt. Todd Anderson is the referee that you're looking at right now. Todd's a terrific official, but Derek looks like he's a little worse for wear at the moment.
Very bizarre opening minute in which McIntyre did not get to the corner. Eaton Thompson, brilliant centering pass, and it's back home. Brendan O'Donnell ties the game at 1.
You know, O'Donnell doesn't get a lot of highlight time, and O'Donnell doesn't get a lot of love publicly, but boy, has he been a good player over 4 years. I mean, he just does a lot of little things, and here he does a big thing by scoring, but the play is made by Thompson. Remember we talked about the defenseman cheating in, pinching in down the walls to keep plays going. There's a great example of it, and then O'Donnell sets himself up in a sweet spot and just gets it to the front of the net. That's one of those chances where...
Treat.
We're going to talk about Parks, at times in his career, afraid to make a play. That's a play that his hockey maturity has led to.
And not here. Park goes the distance, and he hit the post. Matson keeps it alive to the middle. McMillan sails it wide.
Makes a dangerous play near his net. Shakes and bakes, gets out of it.
And almost stuffed it home there. Parks isn't done.
In big games, your best players have to be your best players. Michael Parks is one of the best players at the University of North Dakota, and he right now is playing like it, and they need more of that out of this line and that player.
That might have been the best sustained shift for North Dakota this weekend, and that finally gets the fans involved. Michael Parks going end to end.
It starts right here. It makes a little shake and bake. Looks like he's going to go front, use the net to screen himself, and then just puts on the afterburners and attacks the teeth of the Duluth defense right down Broadway, and then makes a pretty good shot. He didn't have a ton to shoot at because of the backside pressure. He didn't have a whole lot of space to make an extra move. And Kaz was great.
Ducks the shoulder and scores! What a tuck by Mark McMillan. The power play was over, but McMillan's rush was not. And for the first time this weekend, North Dakota has the lead.
You know, for a guy that had to have surgery on his wrist because it got stepped on, his hands look pretty darn good on this one. Good support of the pass. McMillan off to the races, lowers his shoulder, and gets a stick out in front. In this day and age of hockey, if you can get your inside shoulder inside the defenseman, you got the defenseman dead to rights. So McMillan put on the afterburners, leaned his shoulder in, got the stick open, and tucked.
Raskow, dangerous pass in his own zone, and it pays off in disaster. Border the steal, and the finish for O'Donnell, who's having a whale of a night. It is 3-1.
Oh, isn't depth wonderful? Isn't it great when your non-top 6 guys can make big plays and get goals? O'Donnell's moved through the lineup through the course of the season. Here he forces a turnover, and Gorder, Johnny on the spot to help out, picks it up, and off he goes. This was just a 2-on goal almost that happened off a turnover on the left wing side of the ice, and North Dakota has absolutely gotten their feet going here in period number 2. I guarantee you go down and take a...
Feathers it through to Kajula, score! It bounced in off Coolman, power play goal. Schmaltz and Kajula have time and space, a dangerous combination, and it's 4-1.
North Dakota with a good breakout, speed through the neutral zone, and Schmaltz, like we said, doesn't need a lot of room to make a real good play. Great players can play with pace. That's what playing with pace is all about. Schmaltz gets attacked, comes in, gap closes, he pulls up and makes a play. And Kajula, as he has done for so long, just goes to the front of the net and helps to finish it off. A crazy play and a crazy bounce past the goaltender for the goal. But the playmaker, the big, tough defenseman who kind of earned his reputation.
Score! And look who's got a hat trick in his 100th career game. What a night for Brendan O'Donnell, and the Bulldogs' momentum disappears in a flash.
Well, he made the old tough defenseman pretty happy with goal number 3 on the night, and you know what? It's a Brendan O'Donnell style goal. Find space, get open, shoot the puck. Not fancy, but he just jumped into a hole and let it ride. What he did was he saved some ice. See how slow he's going? He didn't charge and go to the net because there was nothing there for him. The puck couldn't get there. So
Pullman so strong on his skates. And now we got trouble. This started last night with Patton. This is going to have repercussions.
You better be careful, because now you got a linesman get knocked down. You got grabbing a face mask is a big deal too. This is going to be an interesting call here.
College hockey's Iron Man may have his streak snapped. North Dakota back in command, but issues still developing here in Grand Forks.
I've always seen no-no on TV, and I always wondered if it were.
It's all kinds of contempt, and it finally exploded here.
And it starts with a big hit on Patton. Patton keeps going to the front of the net, trying to catch the license plate of the truck that hit him. And you can see the battle continues to go. He gets sticks up, box out, play winds up going behind the net, and it's still going. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. After they kind of lock up here, Patton throws a punch. Now one punch in the NCAA is considered a fight. So that's going to be an interesting call by the officials in terms of how they deal with it. Now, you look at the guys that are trying to grab face masks. If you try to intentionally grab a face mask, that's a major. And a game misconduct may be assessed at the discretion of the referee. A player shall not grasp and pull or twist. And a
counterattack, McIntyre caught a little bit on his heels. As Carson Soucy jumped into play, and now it's on. This was a weekend that began before the opening face-off of Game 1 last night. There was conversation that delayed the start of the game. And this is not an unpredictable finish of the weekend.
Well, where this all got a little bit out of hand is when contact was made with the goaltender McIntyre after he made the save. And that is just on the no-no list. And it wasn't necessary because it had nothing to do with the play. McIntyre makes a nice save, little chop, and you don't see it here in this. Soucy was the one who came in and kind of took a swipe at the pass, but then there was a cross-check to McIntyre shortly after that. That's where it kind of got all out of hand. It was a nice play, a nice attack to the front of the net. And it's right over here is where that second, you see, you just don't do that.
Now it's Stokowski.